toss that cinnamon cocoa you love. You always say the spice reminds you of winter markets, and I like the way you smile around the mug. Remember how we started this Friday tradition? One soggy November evening, missing the last train, shivering under one umbrella that kept flipping inside out. You invited me in just until the rain eased, but the clouds kept pretending they had more to say. Every Friday since, I end up on your couch, and the rain rarely bothers finishing its sentence. This couch is getting softer, or we're getting lazier. Look at us, sprawled like old cats. I was certain I'd win tonight's flavor debate, yet here I am, secretly grateful you insisted on salted caramel. The sweetness clings to my fingers. I keep licking it away between sentences, and you keep pretending not to notice. You do notice, though. I can see that tiny lift at the corner of your mouth each time my tongue touches my thumb. You've always been the flirt in our duo, playfully nudging, tossing compliments like casual confetti. You clean up nice. You tease if I wore mascara, or dangerously charming today if I fixed my hair. I laughed it off, chalking it up to your natural sparkle. But tonight, there's something different in your eyes. A longer pause when they drift over me. A softness that feels intentional. There's an extra beat in the silence between trailers, filled with everything we never say out loud. Maybe the rain's to blame. Maybe it's time. Hey, before we press play, will you do me a tiny favor? Slide into the comments and tell me where in the world you're listening from. I love picturing us sharing the same quiet, no matter the distance. Okay, movie time. Or is it? You're still watching me, not the screen. Your grin is playful, mischief dressed in dim lamplight. You toss your best line, that old faithful, careful. Keep looking at me like that, and I'll think you're in love. You expect my usual eye roll, the giggle that lets you off the hook. Instead, I tilt my head, meet your gaze, and let the silence answer. I tap your knee once, twice, trail upward. slice of strawberries off season. Each mundane topic weaves into the next, but beneath every sentence, heartbeat, Morse code spells maybe more. Eventually, we stop pretending. Your knee touches mine deliberately and stays. I nudge your shoulder playfully. Remember the carnival last summer? You won that plush octopus by shooting hoops and declared it was obviously for me because I love marine life. I pause. I kept it on my nightstand. You blink, surprise, chasing the blush. All this time, I nod. Late at night, its silly grin reminded me of yours. Your hand reaches, hesitates, settles over mine. You squeeze once in silent thanks. The tension softens into something gentler, like cotton candy melting on warm tongues. So, you whisper, how long have you been hiding those looks? I shrug, squeeze back, long enough to master the art of subtle glances, not long enough to stay silent tonight. You laugh breathily, nerves unwinding with the sound. Well, you've cornered the market on stunning revelations. Say it, I coax. Say you're flustered. You inhale through a smile. I'm undeniably flustered. I lean in, forehead almost resting against yours. Cute. From there, time slips its watch off. I describe each constellation of freckles on your arms. You count imaginary shooting stars along my jawline. We trade secrets like childhood collectors swapping marbles. You confess you reread my texts when the office day drags. I admit I keep photos of our coffee dates because the lighting makes your eyes sparkle. Tell me, I whisper again, what scares you more? Losing our friendship or never exploring this feeling? You answer in a hush, so small it barely escapes. Never exploring. My chest blooms warm. We imagine future scenes. sweeter the video. Your laugh shakes both our shoulders. Softly, I begin to list all the reasons I fell. Your thunder after laughter, the kindness that lingers even when you're tired, the way you remember everyone's coffee order. You interrupt with your own list about me, voice gaining courage with every line. Compliments echo like heartbeat drum rolls, filling the room with bright confetti no one has to sweep. Tell me, I whisper a third time, do you want to keep me? Yes. You breathe without hesitation, slowly, deliberately. Our foreheads meet. Quiet fireworks behind eyelids closed. The kiss remains an idea hovering, ripening. Instead, we stay nose to nose, sharing the quietest giggles, as though louder laughter might scare the magic away. Distant thunder reminds us of that first rain. You whisper, full circle. I smile. No, just the beginning of a new circle. My hand cradles the back of your neck, fingertips gently tracing hairline patterns. Your breathing evens, soft, content. I guide you to lean against me, our heartbeat metronome slowing together. Relax, I hum. Let the future unfold like slow sunrise. You stifle a yawn, the kind you try to hide behind curled fingers, and I catch it, teasing that my riveting company must be exhausting. You nudge me back with your knee, claiming my shoulder is just too comfortable, like memory foam disguised as a friend. We banter about which one of us owes the other more late night favors. You cite that time I helped carry your broken bookshelf 6 flights of stairs. I counter with the emergency cupcake delivery I performed when your deadline panic peaked at 3 a.m. The conversation meanders through nostalgia like a slow river. Shared study sessions powered by gas station coffee. That chaotic road trip where the GPS insisted the highway was a lake. The joint Halloween costume nobody understood. innocent observation, yet the words hang between us like lanterns, glowing. I flip our grip, pressing your knuckles to my lips. A fleeting kiss. I feel you inhale, chest rising like a tide. The exhale shivers through both of us. Confident flirtation crumbles further, replaced by shy wonder. We drift into a comfortable hush. The only sounds the slow tick of the wall clock and the occasional fizz of the forgotten soda on the coffee table. In that hush, I describe the room. The fairy lights cast on honeyed halos. The faint scent of vanilla from the candle you lit earlier. The distant hum of city traffic, softened by rain. I paint each detail with deliberate slowness, letting the imagery settle over you like a weighted blanket of calm. Then I surprise you again with another bold stroke. If I were to kiss you, I say, voice velvet. Where would you want it first? Cheek, forehead, lips. You hide behind your free hand, giggling. settle in. I describe rolling waves on a quiet beach, the foam kissing shoreline with a hush. I sketch fireflies drifting above summer grass, their glow as gentle as my touch running down your arm. Each image is a lullaby pitched just for you. You grow quieter with every breath, eyelids heavy but fighting closure. I remind you it's okay to relax fully, to surrender weight and thought. I'll carry the quiet for both of us, I promise. To anchor peace, I list calming affirmations. You are valued. You are loved. You are enough exactly as you are. I weave them slowly, letting each settle like petals on still water. You sigh, a sound halfway between relief and gratitude. Soft landing approaches. I cradle your face, whispering how tomorrow will greet you gently, how every dawn carries fresh kindnesses. I invite you to imagine a soft sunrise melting into your room, warming your pillow, brushing worry aside. If sleep finds you now, let it. If you're still awake, let my voice guide you alongside careful breaths. Inhale serenity, exhale